Orange post game here. Again, your final score: Tennessee 57, Syracuse 55. A wild, wild game tonight here on the road in Knoxville. Coach Q over to join us now here post game, and again, 57-55 is the final. Q, you can't say you didn't have your chances here tonight. 4 3-pointers that would have given your team the lead in the final 2.5 minutes or so, as nobody scored in that stretch. Take us through your view there of how the game came to a close here tonight.
It's tough because we had a lot of opportunities to make shots, and we just didn't knock down shots late. And coming into an atmosphere like this and coming to an arena like this, you have to make shots, and you got to close games strong. And we just didn't make shots down the stretch.
Then go figure. It's one of those good things and bad things. Late in the game, you'd only committed 1 foul in the fourth quarter. Then all of a sudden, you had to foul a lot to try to get them to the line, which gave you a chance to steal the ball, which you did. Brittany Sykes has a chance there to go to the line and get a couple of free throws after that steal and tie it up. And unfortunately, that first one just somehow did not go in for her.
Yeah, there's no question. You feel for Britt a little bit. You know, she's coming back and she's competing like crazy, and just things aren't falling for her, which is characteristic the things that would fall for her. And she's a tough kid. And after the game, I just told her, those 2 or 3 possessions don't lose a basketball game. And we had our opportunities down the stretch, but we just didn't get it done. And we got to figure out a way to win these games.
Well, I think you could say you wouldn't have even been in that spot would you had not been for the play she was making for the rest of the second half.
That's no question. She played well. She played well. We didn't make a couple shots, and that's the game.
Return to form for Alexis Peterson tonight. She had 19 points, Q. Early second half when you opened up that 7-point lead. Alexis put on a show here for a little bit.
Pete was very efficient. She had a great shooting night, 7 for 12, and then that's what you want from her. Just be very efficient with her game with the ball. And I thought when she did that, she played good. We played a tough game. We held the number 14 in the country, made 57 points, just to be at 55. So if we can play this kind of defense and hold teams in the 50s, we're gonna have a chance to win a lot of games.
Looking at the second half, you go into the locker room, the rebounding margin, you were -10 and finished the game at -2. It looked like it turned into a complete team effort, and you got Brianna Day out there playing with a banged-up hand, and she was really in the mix there for the entirety of the second half for you.
Yeah, she played tough. I thought that we came out second half and we made an adjustment at halftime to make sure that we kept our feet in the paint, and it really paid great dividends for us. They made 1 3. They were 1 for 12, and the only 3 they made was a late clock desperation 3.
End of the third quarter there.
Yeah. So we did a good job on defensively, and just offensively, we shot 40% the first half and 25% the second half. We got 36 shots. They got 26 shots, and they shot 46%. So we just got to make some shots. But overall, to hold them to 57 points, I'm very proud of our team's defense.
Last thing, Q, it is so early in the season. This is game 2, where there's a ton of more big games to come, even before ACC play with Maryland, Arizona State, and on, hanging out there. What can this experience tonight do for you guys going forward?
Well, we just want to compete and play tough, and that's all we talk about in our locker room. It's just toughness. We got to make big girl plays, and we got to make tough plays. And to come into Tennessee and to get 21 offensive rebounds on their floor, and to do that, that's tough. So I'm proud of our kids' effort, but we're not taking any more victories, because when this is all over, we lost.
They only count the real victories,
right?
No
question.
Well, it's a heck of a game tonight. A tough loss, and you'll be back at it again Monday night. We'll talk again then.
Thank you.
That's Syracuse head coach Quentin Hillsman. Tough loss.